H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show. Also, your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live, and Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and the YouTube Live. Y'all see how so cool I came in? I forgot my phone plug. And my phone didn't have no juice, and I didn't realize it till the last minute. So I had to go all the way. Whew, yes, I had to run. See what I do for y'all? All right, this is great. When I tell you this is a great day, this is going to be one of those. Y'all need to mark this one down. It's going to be a good one. This Women Rock Wednesday. I'm going to shout out to the women on the air first. Let me see what's going on with them. Let me check it out. Let me see what I got. Dale Griggs is in the building. D. White is in the building. Madonna Johnson, Mindy Collins in the building. But that's all I got. Let me look and see if anybody, sneaking. Y'all I can't play with y'all how awesome this show gonna be today. I got some for y'all today. Try to have something for you every day. Unique conversation this morning. I learned something last night. What's up, Mr. Hayes? I learned some things about last night. And see, y'all, when you know better, you do better. And a lot of people, happy birthday to Adam Clayton Powell. Absolutely. You see him in the background. That's him over here with Martin Luther King. I'm going to talk about him, but I got to wait till my fifth lady get on board, and it's Women Rock Wednesday. So I got to wait, gentlemen, to we learned we got to be a little more patient. We got to wait on our queens to come into the throne room. We got to wait on our queens. So guess what? We'll sit here and wait on them. I got time. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. Because I need people to, it's going to be a unique show today. I want to talk to the women, the women that's on here. We're going to get them female because I need my five, because it just does well with me when I get my starting 5 women. I don't know where they at, but they'll be here in a minute. But I saw some stuff, the in-season, the NBA in-season basketball tournament is a major success to me. Steve, I don't know. What did you think about it? so many highly competitive games this early in the season. I can't never remember a time it was this many highly competitive games this early in the season. And we haven't even made it to the best part yet. We haven't made it to the, hey, Maria's in the building. I'm good. We haven't even made it yet to the knockout round. But my women, my 5 women on that right now, y'all got to help me. See, the other lady's going to be there. I went on I went on this date long time ago. I went on a date. I was just with my girlfriend. Uh, we went to the movie. Hey Joe, we went to the movie, right? So we went to that movie over there on uh, uh, what's the name of the place? Over there on the Greenway Plaza. What you call it? The right there, Greenway Plaza. That movie theater right there on Wesley, right? Scam Lackley's trying to scam me right now. So Gary, Mindy, yeah, your Rockets out the tournament. Yes, my Rockets too out of the tournament. They tried. They just, Jalen Green. We're gonna talk about the Rockets in a minute. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But Gary Carter. We went to the movie, right? So they got the marble slab. I love marble slab. So I didn't know you couldn't bring back then Edwards Theater. I didn't know you couldn't bring that in there. So I said, put it in your purse. Do y'all know what she told me? Fellas, I want to know. I please hope I ain't the only one. She said, not in the chew. I said, what the hell is she talking about? What's up, Sean Pell? She said, not in the chew. Do any woman know what I'm talking about? Do any man, have that ever happened to you? She said, not in the chew. I said, she said, not in the chew. Yes! Look at Gary Carter, no. I said, whoa. I felt some type of way, but I just kept on eating my ice cream. She said, not in this purse, because it was a Jimmy Choo purse. She said, not in the chew. She didn't say Jimmy Choo. She said, not in the chew. And Gary Carter, hey, you understood. Nobody else understand what I was talking about? I said, wow. Unbelievable, man. I'll never forget that. It's Women Rock Wins. I got she told me not in the chew. And guess what? She didn't let me put it in that purse. But let me get back to this. The NC East season tournament. Mindy trying to be a hater already. I like the rock. No, I didn't expect. I didn't listen, Mindy. I didn't expect the Clippers to get in the in-season tournament. I did not. But let me show you a little bit about it. I had some for y'all. Her purse, the Jimmy Choo. Yeah. She said not. No, it was a purse, Mindy. She had a Jimmy Choo purse, Mindy. She had Jimmy Choo purse. I didn't ask her to put it in the shoe. She said not in the chew, not in her purse, not in the chew. Mindy, you'll get it later. You'll get it. But here the tournament, y'all. Houston Rockets lost last night. All they had to do is beat the Dallas Mavericks in their end. Dallas tore a new one in them. So this how the tournament gonna look, so y'all can understand what I've been so excited about. Over on the Western bracket, the Lakers gonna play. So LeBron James is gonna play against Phoenix. Kevin Durant, De'Aaron Fox gonna play against the Pelicans and Zion Williams on that side. On the other side, we got the number 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks going to play the Knicks, and we got the the Indiana Pacers going to play the Dialects or the Boston Celtics. So, but I saw something, y'all. I saw something I want to share with y'all. I was thinking about this in-season tournament. What was I at? Where did I put my in-season tournament info? Like I said, Awesome matchups. Can't wait the next week. People still complaining about the in-season tournament are annoying as hell to me. It's actually pretty cool once you just shut up and watch the basketball. The games have been better. The players care. The coaches care. It's been the rating success for the league. It will be back. Big questions now is how actually the tournament does. But people love brackets. Just to my people who always run their mouth, just shut up and watch the games, man. Just shut up and watch the game. You know, if you are a Nick, hey, Mindy, hey, Lakeisha, you here? If you are a Nick, if you are a Nick fans, a Pelican fan, or a Pacer or Sacramento fans, I think it's a great thing for you. I really do. I think it's a great thing for you. You know, Phoenix just had been in the NBA Finals. The Lakers are the Lakers, and the Celtics are the Celtics. And Milwaukee just won a championship not too long ago. But the Knicks have never won a title of anything. Putting that up there. Let me put my face back up there so y'all can see me. I know y'all be wanting to say, what the hell is nigga talking? This dude talking to? I say, ooh, yes, it slipped. Hey, y'all, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Okay, there I am. Hold on. Let me see. Can I put my no. Oh, that overlay is overlaying mine. You can't overlay me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I just leave it there because I'm gonna use it later. But the Knicks haven't been, the Pelicans and the Pacers in Sacramento haven't ever won anything ever. The fact that they're getting a chance to be in the games like this, meaningful games like this, I thought it was great for those organizations. Can you imagine if they win 2 games and make it to the finals? You know how big of a deal that'll be for those franchise. People are going to mock it, like Mindy, going, you know, she's a purist, and you know, but they're going to hang a banner. They're gonna hang a banner. Yesterday was awesome to me. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, Golden State lost last night. Yeah, it's all. It happens. It happens. Golden State lost. Golden State, I can't believe they lost. Yeah, it's happened. But Mindy, I'm not affected by losses like y'all, though, Mindy. You know, it kind of get to you a little bit, but I'm not affected by losses that much. You know, when you lose, I know they got a good chance of losing. When you play a game, one person gonna win and one person gonna lose. I never, like, y'all be sad when the Dallas. I know some people a whole week be messed up. I don't care. I want them to win. If they don't win, they just don't win. I've just never ever been caught up when somebody lose a game. You know, like Paul Morano go crazy if a Dallas team that lost. I don't go crazy if a Houston team that lost because I know it's a chance they might lose. You know, just maybe that's how I look at it. Y'all get upside, man. I laugh about it because I know, I promise you, I'm smart enough to know that when you go into a game, one person gonna win and one person gonna lose. Well, I know you said much better than I used to. Oh, you much better. I just never let it affect. Now I used to get mad if I played and I lost. Well, Ray, I think Michael Douglas on here. He knew. Oh my God, he know I was mad when we lost. Nothing against you, Paul, but you just, you know, you wear that stuff on you. That stuff affect you. It don't affect me. If you lose, you just lose. Guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. I promise you. If it was something we can do about it, it'd be better. But I did see something else, y'all, because I got so much stuff. I got so much stuff I want to share with you. But Women's Rock Wednesday, Women Rock Wednesday today. That's why I got to shout out to the women and talk to them. Y'all, I'm watching something. I saw something this morning. Where did I put it? But I saw something. Oh, here it is. Let me hold up, hold up. I don't want to go there yet. I don't want to go there yet. See, y'all, I got a list of stuff that I want to talk about, but I don't think I want to go there yet. Okay, first of all, I want to go here. I talked about coaches and all that. TSU, my women that rock today. I got some women that rock today. And did I put them women up on my board? I hope I did, and I don't think I did, but guess what? I'm gonna stop and do an administrative thing right now because I did not do it. And here my girls are. I got to put them up on the screen. TSU student athletes named the valedictorian and the salutatorian once again. Last semester, it was the last graduation cycle. It was the I think one of the golfers and the baseball team, remember? And I highlighted them. But hold on, let me put my girls on the screen right now, because I am so proud. Y'all see what this saying is? All of us on this campus, all kind of students are on this campus. But these young women in sports, the athletic department, Jasmine, she's been there before. Jasmine Gendorf and Kate Hernandez. Let me move my name out the way so y'all can see them. She was the summer salutatorian, and Kat was these student athletes, man. These my women that rock today. Let me read a little something up on my girls right now. Y'all, we got to talk about this. Y'all, there's a whole lot of people on these campuses now. But the student athletes are excelling on the field and in the classroom at the same time. Y'all, you think I'm not going to talk about them? You got to be out your mind. For the second consecutive semester, Texas Southern University Athletic Department made academic history as a pair of student athletes were named valedictorian and the salutatorian entering the 2023 winter commencement ceremonies in December. Do y'all hear? Did y'all hear what I just said? For the fall semester, softball's Catherine Hernandez was named the TSU baccalaureate degree class valedictorian, while her teammate Jasmine Gendorf, I just love Jazz. I know Jazz personally. Named the salutatorian honors based on her work in the summer. Man, I'm so proud of these girls. Hernandez is a native of Port Lavaca, Texas, and will graduate with a bachelor's in science and health. She holds a 3.89 grade point average on the 4-point scale and has been with the softball program as a pitcher since 2000. Do y'all know these both girls on the softball team? That softball got it going on. Since 2021, and the SWAC Commissioner Honor Roll employee. Gendorf hauls from Waco, Texas, and she earned a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Girl, political science, y'all hear what I'm saying? See, I keep talking about stuff and it's just gonna pop up. We're gonna be right here voting for her one day. We're gonna be around here voting for her one day. I've been praying about this and I've been speaking this into existence, and look what's happening. Hold up, let me tell you a little bit more about Jazz. Hold on, let me tell you about it. Hold up, Jazz. She finished with a 3.6. She was a 4-year letter winner as a pitcher. Oh my God, she can pitch. And has been with the program since 2020. Jazz Gendorf is a 2-time All-SWAC honoree on the mound and was named 2023 SWAC Preseason Pitcher of the Year, in addition to earning a spot on the SWAC Commissioner's Honor Roll. Y'all, they doing all of this while balling. Nothing against the other people on campus, but y'all ain't doing all this. Maybe y'all doing something else. But shout out to guys. Then somebody just sent me another message. Hold on. Nora Rodriguez, that's right. Nora Rodriguez was in softball last year. She was the last valedictorian. And Danish Chanda in golf, it was a spring semester. And Nora has gone off to medical school already from an HBCU. That's, y'all, this stuff here, I know this ain't y'all kid. I hope I ain't the only one that get excited about other people's. Share the show. I told y'all need to share it. Everybody should be sharing right now. Everybody should be sharing and calling friends and tell them, y'all, I'm talking. They making history over here. Our athletes, the people, the dumb jock syndrome. Ain't no dumb jock syndrome no more. These people that are in athletics are getting it. They balling on and off the field, especially at Texas Southern. What Alpha yo? Especially at Texas Southern. So when Texas do something like that, then you go talk about them. But this is why I'm so proud. I get to know. I know, ladies and gentlemen, I've been to the softball game. I've been to the soccer game. So I get to know some of these young people, man. And y'all just don't understand how proud I am of these young girls. Yes, I'm going to talk about Adam Clayton Powell today. Yes, I am. But I want to switch back over. I did talk about the Knicks. I did talk about that. Let me see something else I want to talk about. I want to get back to the NBA. Let me see. Is that it for that? Okay. Now the parents. I got something for parents. I got something for all my parents. That's why I told y'all to share the show. Somebody sent me a list of what great parents, athletic parents do. Most of y'all on here, because I saw some stuff last night I didn't like. I'm gonna talk about it. I saw some stuff like that. I just wasn't happy with. I saw some very, very, very bad basketball last night. I was not happy. I got to share it with you, cause when you do well, I talk about you. When you don't do so well, I'm going to talk about the instance. I'm not going to talk about you. I'm not going to point no player out, but I hope somebody give y'all this message. But what do great parents do at these games? Because parents, I'm watching you. Parents, I'm watching you. Yes, I'm watching you. But you're supposed to stay positive. Number one, trust the process. Number two, support your child. Leave everybody else's child alone. Do the Will Smith, keep other kids' names, other kids out, other people's kids out your mouth, parents. Support your child. Be a fan of the team. Don't compare your child. Don't compare them. I know it's hard. Man can't bring a player on their damn summer basketball team without people questioning it. Say I love watching you play. How many of y'all ever did that? I love watching you play. How many have y'all said that to your son instead of all this damn complaining? Or your daughter? Accept the struggle of team sports. I saw a team struggle last night. Talking about you parents. Now that ain't up to us. I ain't got to raise your son. You know, Jimmy and people, when we talk on this show, that ain't our job to raise your son. I'm going to help you. But accept the struggle of team sports. Do your son, let him play golf, let him play tennis, let him play something individual. And always remember, it's your child's experience, not yours. And I see so much of it. I watch y'all in the stands. Y'all just so wrapped up and so tight. Y'all, oh my God. Y'all can't just relax. Every play, every movement, every move. Damn, I'm glad y'all ain't my parents. Man, my mama would never say nothing. They never say nothing to nobody. Y'all, I had to give y'all that. And I know most of y'all that don't give a fat rat's behind what I said. But you can never say, I didn't give it to you. Can never say it. And another thing, because the mama said somebody tag RCS Sports. Let me get it. I want to get this straight. And I want you to tell your friends, tell all your friends. RCS Sports, that's Jimmy's events. RCS Sports, that's Doug, Jeffrey Day. And mama, somebody called me this morning and said, well, they added y'all. I am Robert Hatter is not. Now, if you at the Chop Shop, then I will get it. But if RCS Sports belong to Jimmy Hicks, that's Doug and them. It got nothing to do with me. And as a parent that knows me and be around me all the time, she didn't know it. So guess what? I'm saying it. Maybe I need to say it more. Don't blame me for nothing. I don't blame them. And don't blame them for nothing that happened on the Chop Shop. Y'all got me? Did everybody hear me? Tell your people, tell your friends, Michelle Hawkins. Tell them. She said, me, 2001, Butler Stadium, Astrodome. He is 38, and it still remind me of being there from him in Sharpstown. Oh, Michelle Hawkins was there with her son. But did y'all get that? Nothing bad, but I was just talking to a mom casually today, and she said, well, they added you. I said, added me where? RCS. I said, baby, I ain't no RCS Sports. I don't want to take, listen, I ain't want to take no credit for nothing. I ain't done. I ain't, no. That's Jimmy that built that magnificent program and entity. He did that. I had nothing to do with it. Let me see, something else. Saw this teacher. Y'all, I saw this teacher just go crazy. I didn't put it up there. Hold on. Y'all watch this. Watch it. Oh, it wouldn't let me play it. The teacher went crazy in the classroom in Rowlett, Georgia. He lose it. He just lost it. He tells the students he tired of being disrespected. It wouldn't let me play. For some reason, it wouldn't let me play. And I know why. I didn't modify it. But I'll probably do it tomorrow. But y'all can look it up. A teacher in Rowlett High School, he just lost it. These kids, y'all are freaking. What is wrong with these kids in these classrooms? Y'all ain't whooping their ass good enough at home or disciplined enough at home. What is wrong? They got to come to school and bother a teacher so bad that he just went crazy. He threw chairs around. He just got tired of being disrespected. You follow me? And I'm sitting there just watching, and I was painting for him because I know he probably gonna lose his job. But he got tired of y'all kids. And the first thing, don't say nothing about it. Why don't you raise your kids right? Then I watch this. I just watch stuff, y'all. Yes, especially when it has something to do with me. I watch it a little bit more. Mosa Cisse, who been in college a long time, right? He cleared the play for Ole Miss per Chris Beard. The man had been to 12 damn colleges. He was started out in Memphis, most of CC. But look here. Check this out. The NCAA cleared him yesterday or today. Guess who they play on Saturday? Memphis. But they wouldn't clear DeAndre Williams. NCAA and y'all sit and y'all, they dead ass waited for Memphis game to clear. That's some petty. See, I know you don't care about it. Y'all don't care about it. I'm just showing you because it might happen to your ass one day. This dude been to 100 damn colleges. They could have cleared him all year. They could have cleared him next week. They cleared him 5 days before they played Memphis. Now, y'all, I hope y'all see why I have no love for the NCAA at all. So, I wanted to share with y'all, because it's happy birthday, because I'm gonna get back to the NBA after this. Happy birthday to my man Adam Clayton Powell, and I'm gonna show y'all something, because I don't let this what I had on my calendar. This what I had on my calendar today. Adam Clayton Powell's birthday. I got this on my calendar, ladies and gentlemen. Because this birthday is just important as any other birthday y'all celebrate. And if you knew what I knew, now I didn't always know this, about 194 classes every Saturday, 194 consecutive Saturdays ago, I learned about this man. And I don't even know where to start. I'm trying to see where I really want to start, because he's such a unique man. I'm trying to see where I want to start. I'll start here. I'll just start here. He was a black congressman. That's him behind me, in case you didn't know who he is. The guy over here. Black congressman who also pastored a huge Baptist church in Harlem. Okay? All the things that were done in civil rights movement, all the things that were done in the civil rights movement, he had done in Harlem 20 years before it happened. The bus boycotts, the boycotts against public utilities. He was the first to use the black church as a political instrument as well as a spiritual institution. He had this campaign, don't buy where you can't work. In other words, you can't work in this store, don't go in there and buy nothing in that store. Folks don't give a fat rat's behind about you. Why you going to give your money to them all the time? Summer basketball. A lot of lessons you can learn from this. Summer basketball, high school basketball, in your life. Check this out. Powell, his birthday today. Probably more than any African American changed the 20th century for black people. What we know as the civil rights movement, like I said, and I have to repeat it to y'all because y'all just, only thing some people know about is basketball. He did 20 years before the civil rights movement. Adam Clayton Powell was responsible for blacks driving buses in Harlem 20 years before the Montgomery boycott. But all we remember is the Montgomery boycott because of Martin Luther King, who is a great man also. But I'm not going to let these people tell me who is great. Watch this. He led a boycott of Con Edison's. That's like Reliant here. They wouldn't hire black people. He had blacks cut off all their lights on Tuesday night. They called it Black Tuesday. And forced the utility company to hire blacks, their first black people to hire. It's Adam Clayton Powell I'm talking about. He told them to pay their light bill with pennies, which jammed up the pay stations. So out of frustration, they hired the first black Con Edison people to work for them. See if we can get some of these ideas in our young people, maybe in y'all old ass. Because this basketball and just knowing about basketball hadn't done it for some of them. Maybe we need to just open up our mind. This stuff I'm giving you, you need to be giving it to your basketball players. You need to be giving this kind of information to your basketball player because his ass ain't going to be no basketball player for life. This is the kind of stuff in your meetings you should be talking about. Even before y'all go in there and work out. Have y'all ever heard of Adam Clayton Powell? One of them young men might get in that book and find out who this guy is, and it might change their life. Instead of you in there cussing and calling them all kind of in a gym. The telephone company. And by the way, today, most Con Edison workers are black now. Today, most Con Edison, the people that didn't have no blacks, most of their employees, the workers now are black, ladies and gentlemen. That was a tribute to Adam Clayton Powell. The telephone company. In those days, you went through the operator type system. He jammed up the line by saying, every time you dial the phone, dial the operator. Stephen Hayes, you need to tell this to your young girl and make her get you the number to tap the switchboards. Then the people on Wall Street and other places, the city council, couldn't get their phone calls through because blacks had jammed up the line. Get one of your young kids to think like that, he'll think better on the basketball floor. You talking about basketball IQ, this is life IQ. They hired the first 4 blacks as telephone operators because of Adam Clayton Powell. When Martin Luther King started the Montgomery boycott, he said publicly, he learned the tactics by reading the book called Marching Blacks by Adam Clayton Powell. Marching Black was written by Adam Clayton Powell in 1944. Not only did it outline the civil rights movement, but in the early 40s, y'all, When most black people were not calling themselves black. They weren't Negroes in the 40s. They were colored then. To show how far advanced Adam Clayton Powell was, he let Malcolm X come in and speak at his church. His pastors right now wouldn't let no Muslim come in there and speak in his church. He did that back then. The war on poverty was put to Congress by Adam Clayton Powell, and most of y'all don't even know who in the hell he is. The minimum wage bill, the aid to public education, the impact he had on Black America, and the impact he had on America, I think no one equals it. In my research, something that haunted me. This haunted me, Stephen Hayes. This haunted me, Eric Boone. Brandy, this bothered me. Adam Clayton Powell died April the 4th, 1972. On April the 6th, 2 days afterwards, 1972, it was an editorial in the New York Times. That's why I never subscribed to that magazine. The mouthpiece of the establishment. Powell used to call the New York Times the Cracker Bible. On television. Back then, they wrote this editorial that I really, really didn't like. They said, on April the 4th, 1968, a black leader named Martin Luther King was killed in Memphis. This is the editorial, New York Times. 4 years later to that day, April the 4th, 1972, a black leader named Adam Powell died in a Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, Florida. One died and left a legacy. The other died and left nothing. This is what the Cracker Bible wrote about him. No legacy? I just told you everything he did, and I got more. No legacy? What if one of you people who ain't never heard it before in your life and just listened to and read the New York Times, you would think Adam Clayton Powell was nothing? They always try to play one against the other. What did I just say a minute ago? Parents, don't compare your kids to nobody else. Like they was doing on Twitter. John Ure and all them on Twitter. Comparing players and comparing. Quit comparing these damn kids. Compare your grown ass to somebody. They said this man left no legacy. They don't want us to follow the model of protest and power. Even if they accept the protest, you're not supposed to ever have power. Summer basketball community. Adam Clayton Powell, Robert Hatter preaching power to y'all. And y'all, he talking about us. He talking about our program, coach. No, I'm speaking power. Economic power, political power. And he did it. And he never bowed down to them. He was defiant. One of the facts of Powell's life was He made a speech at Harvard. He made a speech at Harvard, a university, in 1963, where he was the first one to utter the term Black Power. And when they asked him about it, he said, we must seek audacious power. Not just power, but audacious power. Whites wanted to erase him from history. Paul Miranda asked me that the other day. They wanted to erase him from. They never wanted us to emulate him, Paul Miranda. Paul Miranda, them soft-ass congressmen up there now, they can't get a George Floyd bill passed. Or John Lewis, everybody like John Lewis, they can't get a damn these soft-ass congressmen. He was the only one down there. But whites wanted to erase him from history. They never wanted us to emulate that. And what bothers me is that we let people do that to us. People in this summer basketball community, the reason I expose these people and tell y'all what's going on, because ain't nobody else doing it, because they benefiting from it. I'm not benefiting from it. I was a parent in this same community that y'all were in. I had a little bitty guard like most of y'all got. But I ain't let these clowns tell me what to do. I'm about to tell you what to do with your son. You need to help me with, you need me to help you with your son recruiting. Hell no, I don't need you to help me with nothing. Just shut up. Be quiet. That's what a lot of y'all can do. Just, y'all can help the community. It's just shut up. Quit talking negative about other people all the damn time. I know it, I hear it, and I smile and laugh at y'all and comment with y'all on the screen. But I know what you're saying. But it don't hurt me. You can't hurt me. Parents, you just make sure you know what? I told a guy this story this morning. And because I know, people complain. He ain't playing me. He ain't playing me here. He ain't playing me here. They did me wrong on this team. They did me wrong on this team. They did all of that. Right? You know what I always told my son? Your job is to get so good. The coach looked like a damn fool for keeping you on the bench. Your job, young high school players, parents, get out the parents. This is what you tell them. You quit pacifying them and playing around with them. This is what you tell them, parents. Son, you put it on him. Because it ain't you. Y'all think y'all the player. Because your son is good. Hell no. You tell him, you be so damn good, the coach looked like a damn fool for having you on the bench. That's what I always told him. He ain't never came to me complaining about nothing about no coach. He took me out the game. Shit, I'd have took you out the game too. But y'all, well, you right. He should have took you out the game. That man that practices with you every day. Shit, I ain't. Be so good. He looked like a damn fool every time he set you on the bench. Everybody in the stands say, hey, but what the hell is you got number 5 out here? What the hell? I told y'all a perfect example. He was playing with this little old team. We were, hey, Doug. I don't coach, Doug. Everybody ain't gonna listen to this. He talking about this will never happen. Doug, that's a lie, because I did it. I ain't no different from them. How in the hell I think I'm different from another next parent? That was the easy way out. The easy way out ain't me complaining because John Lucas ain't playing my son, or somebody ain't playing my son, or Bobby Benjamin ain't playing. That's the easy way out. I'm saying, never forget it. We're on a trip to Austin. He just got on his team. Just got on the team. I'm sitting in the stand, minding my own business. Don't nobody know who I am in there. Had a hat on, just chilling. So, the team was playing. They were young. The team was playing. There's a man sitting next to me. He said, "You got a kid out there?" Because I was playing against his son. "Got a kid out there?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "What's his number?" I told him. He said, "Why ain't he starting and playing the game? And playing the whole game?" I said, "He just got on the team." He said, "I don't care. If a kid is this much better than the kid he replaced, why is he coming off the bench?" I said, "Well, that's their program. That's how they do it." Left me alone. Then he didn't want to say it out loud. He put on his phone and said, "Who is number 4? I said, "That's the coach's son." He said, that figures. Number 4 was in there turning at me. He was terrible. "But you play so good." He didn't play hard, Lakeisha. You didn't hear what I said. See, sometimes you got to listen. My son did it and did it well. Was not hard to prove. Some coaches very wrong. But when you find a coach that sees potential, he's supposed to be so great. Did the fans in the stadium, other than you, get it? You're supposed to be so good that other fans like this man saying, "How in the hell this guy?" And I don't know. I ain't never met this man in my life. He got to play above what you think he should do. He got to be so. See, you the mama, you gonna say, "Well, my baby playing." No, Lakeisha. No. It's got to be so glaring that a stranger, if you're gonna talk about not true, just say your experience. Your experience. Because I know experience. When I walk in the gym, I will say, "How in the hell is he not playing? This coach can't coach." But back to Adam Clayton Powell. Because we're going to learn today. It ain't mamas. It's Women Rock Wins. Other people got to say it. And say it. I tell kids all the time, don't you tell me how good you are. Let me say how good you are. I can't depend on your mama to tell me how good you are. Don't too many daddies do what I did. I say, "Yeah, all right. Sorry, little player." But he got a whole lot of work to do. It's my favorite damn line. But you parents think y'all got a pro in y'all house. I knew I had a CEO in my house. Not a PRO, a CEO. Sometimes we just don't get it. That's why I'm on this show. Sometimes sit back and listen. But this man, Adam Clayton Powell, people in New York should do for Adam Clayton Powell what Atlanta did for Dr. King. Because Powell, in concrete terms, did more than anybody. That's why Robert Hatter, when his birthday comes, Adam Clayton Powell's birthday come, this pops up on my calendar. This popped up on my calendar today. Because I celebrate his birthday. Because I know. But y'all, I didn't always know about it. Some of y'all ain't never heard of him until y'all saw the movie Something About Harlem. But when I learned about him, I said, what? A guy did all this? That's just like Paul Miranda in Dallas then did all of that and ain't nobody said nothing about it. Chad Grove did all of this in Phoenix and nobody said nothing about it. We don't know. Gary Carter then photographed all y'all kids and ain't nobody said nothing about it. Each one of them guys been talked about on this show. We can't let nobody tell us who not to like. You got Negroes in this city right here will not speak to you because of what another Negro done said about you to him. He don't even know you. Do I need to repeat that again? Because some of them might be watching right now. Let me tell y'all something. It's amazing to me how they were able to reduce a man that I don't care who you name. He did more. And they have tried to erase him from history. You think I'm going to let them erase what Jimmy has done for Houston history? Or Rick Nelson or Clyde Jackson? No matter how they're false, and they all make mistakes. But you think we should let somebody just erase them? Y'all hear me? They tried to erase his footsteps. So we wouldn't have nothing to follow because I never knew about him until I'm an old ass man. And this show should be shared more than any show ever I done talked about. Just because I ain't talking about no stupid ass basketball, you ain't sharing the show. But more of our kids gonna have a chance to make an impact like this than do the Michael Jordan thing. But our problem is the parents don't understand. What Will Smith said, parents just don't understand. In Congress, y'all, he made poverty a priority because who was the most people in poverty? He made training priority, manpower, training development. He did that, manpower. Go ask your dad and your uncles and all of them. Because black people weren't being trained, so they ain't got no experience. Well, okay, I'm finna train them. He began training and educating a whole new generation of black people. Who else can say that? Who else can say that? Y'all go get me somebody else and tell you. Give me somebody else that done it. And y'all don't know about him. I'm so mad at myself for not knowing about that dude. I'm mad at my teachers. I'm mad at my older brothers. I'm mad at everybody. Yes, I'm mad. But ain't no young kid in Houston and ain't no young kids who have a chance to put this show. That's why I asked you to share the show. You ain't sharing the show for me. Y'all think I need y'all to share a show? You don't know me then. We are a product of multi-generations of what that man did to achieve corporate positions and political positions that we couldn't achieve before. He introduced the minimum wage, abasement of what people can make, because they used to give you anything as a working class person, black or white. Ladies, he didn't just do it. Black or white benefited from what he did. He aided the arts and public education. Powell changed society. And you think I'm not going to talk about him on his birthday? On my favorite day, Wednesday, Women Rock Wednesday? He changed society. Where government becomes responsible for its citizens. We pay taxes. How in the hell we pay taxes? But if Lakeisha is a hell of a singer, she couldn't sing at Corinthian Hall. A taxpayer paid for this. Can't cause you. She ain't black. She ain't white. No, we can't have no black. Adam Clay Powell's wife got mad at him and wanted to leave him because with all the power he helping everybody else, and she was a Hazel Scott was a famous piano. They wouldn't let her play at a place that we pay taxes on. Powell changed society. He said where government becomes responsible for its citizens, which is antithetical to what government is doing today. They ain't thinking about their citizens. It was Adam Clayton Powell that legislated government responsibility for the people. And they said he didn't leave a legacy. Anson Fowler. The New York Times said Martin Luther King left a legacy. Adam Clayton Powell didn't. They tried to pit us against him. This player, Robert Miller ain't better than somebody else. Somebody else ain't better than Robert Miller. Robert Miller soft. So what? So what? While he was the chairman of the House Education and Labor Committee, he passed 60 bills in 5 years. There were letters given to him by the president saying, there's never been a more productive chairman of a committee in the history of Congress. He was in Congress for 22 years. He never kept a phone at his home. He had to go, you had to go to his house to give him a message. I never forget that Al Sharpton was his was helped out at the church. He was a boy, little boy preacher. Al Sharpton been preaching since a little boy. So at the church phone had a phone, but Adam didn't have a phone. So they used to send what's his name? Al Sharpton down and said, knock on the door, said, Mr. Powell, the president wants you. He said, tell him Big Daddy is resting. I won't be back there at 5 o'clock. I won't be in the office at 5. That was him. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Since y'all just think I'm talking. Hold on. Watch this.
After Lyndon Johnson became president in 1963, Powell and his committee churned out legislation at an unprecedented rate, 60 major pieces in 5 years, and saw every one of them pass by Congress. Representative William Ayers declared there would be no war on poverty without Adam Clayton Powell.
This new law is the most significant education bill passed by the Congress in the history of the Republic. In fact, this session of the Congress will go down in history as the Education Congress of 1963.
The blizzard of legislation.
He didn't leave a legacy, y'all. That's what New York Times said. I wish I had somebody to talk to me. I just wish. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold that right there because I got more. I'm going to bring you some more tomorrow because Jimmy just came in. and now y'all can talk about some damn sports. Hold on. Hold on. No, y'all, we don't know better. Answer 5. Don't go there. We don't know better yet. Jim, I don't know what's going on. Let me take you back off. And let me just bring you on and see what happens. Okay. And then I add myself. See what that. Look how I fix it. Boy, this boy Robert had to get good at this, y'all. But I can't wait to finish. It's my boy's birthday today, Jimmy. Adam Clayton Powell. I can't wait to finish it, y'all, tomorrow. Because it's just unbelievable. And I hope you snip out that piece and give it to your kids. Because I wish I'd have known it was a guy like this. I knew about O.J. Simpson, and I knew about Jim Brown, and I knew about Martin Luther King and all, but I didn't know nothing about this man existing. Now I see why now. I see why they didn't want no young guy like me growing up. And the way I am now, if I had a knew that, y'all, I wouldn't be on this show. I probably wouldn't be on the show. You're right. But what's up, Jimmy? What you got, man?
Oh man, Women Rock Wednesday in the house. Women Rock Wednesday, baby. It's gonna get everybody to share the show real quick, if you would. Just go it on, and I'm finna share it with you, along with y'all. Let's get us some good shares out here. Let's do this, and let me get this in here right now. Let's hold on. I had to get up out of there. Oh, that's the wrong show. That's yesterday's show. I'm trying to share it on up in there. Get the share now. High school basketball, college basketball, of course. Last night, it always feels good when you got so many different games to choose from. You're fortunate enough to live in a city like Houston where you have a variety of options. And last night, I said, and I explained yesterday, I'm gonna go and check out Hitchcock High School because I didn't think that I would probably see them play anymore during the regular season. And this South Houston team, I think you saw them play once. They played Shallow Creek early in the year. They're not bad. They're a contender for they're a contender for first place in their district, and expected to probably going to come in first or second, along with Pasadena Memorial and Dobie. Those are some of the favorites in that particular district. It was a good game. Hitchcock was up by 10 at halftime. They was up by 8 going into the fourth quarter. Good crowd. They was into it. Then all of a sudden, South Houston made a surge, made some timely baskets, got the momentum on their side. And meanwhile, Hitchcock didn't respond or didn't do what they needed to do to withstand the rally. South Houston ends up prevailing 60-57 in the win. Shout out to them. Like I said, it's great when you can see kids competing. They, low scoring game, but both sides were competing. I think Doug Jones went down to Beaumont to Silsbee for the highly anticipated showdown between Westbrook and Silsbee. Beaumont Westbrook emerges with a 79-59 beatdown of Silsbee at home. I'm thinking that may be the largest loss for Silsbee in quite some time. Anybody that's watching it from Silsbee, has Silsbee lost by more than 20 points at home? When is the last time, the varsity, that you can recall them losing at home by 20 plus? So I'm just curious. That's something significant. Now, more so, Jared Harris, of course, that game had qualified of star magnitude. You had 2 players on the front cover that went head to head in that particular matchup. The young fella down in the white jersey sitting down at the bottom, that's Ashton Simmons from Beaumont Westbrook. He's signed with TCU. And this kid in the burgundy, right, with number 1 on his jersey, that's Jared Harris. Jared Harris will be a Memphis Tiger upon the completion of his high school career. And I'm looking for, remember I always say, if you're going to get your heads, if you're going to get whooped, get paid. If you're going to get whooped, get paid. I'm looking at the stat line. Ashton Simmons came to play. I'm going to read what Doug Jones posted in the VIP news about Ashton Simmons. He says, TCU signee Ashton Simmons led the charge for Westbrook, stuffing the stat sheet with an unstoppable 26 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and a W. Job well done, Ashton Simmons. You took care of business on the road. As for Jared Harris, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Not a bad outing, but Jared Harris needed to be great. Ain't that what John Uri nicknamed him as? He needed to be great.
So what do you have?
16 points, 8 rebounds. It's not bad. It's a good game. That's good. Not good enough. Not when you're yielding 26, 14, and 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's under his average.
On your own. No, he yielded that to Ashton Simmons. Ashton Simmons had 26, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. I told you guys yesterday to read. I said, well, Silsby got their football players. Draylon Miller is not expected, or earlier, roughly a month or so ago, his father insinuated that the young man probably would not play basketball. That was this season, as he would concentrate primarily on his football career as a collegiate student athlete, which meant, and which also left the door open as a possibility that Draylon Miller could test out of high school at the Christmas break and enrolled in a college, either LSU, Southern California, or Colorado at the turn of the spring semester, which would be January. So without Draylon Miller, if you have watched Silsby play, Draylon Miller, Jared Harris is the most recruitable, but Draylon Miller is the muscle on that team. He has been the muscle on that team. Jared Harris is the heart, but Draylon Miller is the artery for Silsby High School. Without the artery, the heart can only do so much. And this young man right here, don't get it twisted. Silsby, they're in the 4A classification. They're still going to be a contender. But be warned, which means by default, Booker T. Washington is indeed the team to beat in Region 3 right now. Chris McDermott, Otis Carter, Abraham Kirksey, they have their big 3 in place. And the good thing about it, Otis Carter, Abraham Kirksey, they're playing with enough hunger to whereas they will be in perfect position to attract some non-Division I college opportunities for themselves. You just got to be able to don't mess around with it. Meanwhile, Jared Harris, I like what I've seen him play twice this season already, and I like how he's conducting himself on the court. Both of those times were without the football players, but he was pretty much teaching his buddies. He was coaching his buddies on the floor. He was not frustrated, not hollering at them, and he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. But props to Westbrook, and so that leads now back to the conversation. I posted on social media the other day about this district and just how tough it is. I declared it the toughest district in the state in football and basketball. Don't get it twisted. It's not meant to be no slight, because yes, that district, I think it's District 9 or something, which Duncanville, DeSoto, and Waxahachie and all those guys, that's loaded. They got some thump in there. But I'm looking at it like this. They haven't had a chance to define my comment with you guys. I believe that the 4th and 5th place team in this particular district, I want to say District 20, if I'm not mistaken. I got the paper right here. Yeah, 21. In District 21 is, I think the 4th and 5th place team is better than the 4th and 5th place team in District 11. I said District 9 early. That district is 11. And with the way that Westbrook just manhandled Silsby, yes, the football players just arrived. They're not in football. They haven't dusted the cobwebs off. Understand that. But you still didn't think that Westbrook would be a plus 20. On the road. Y'all didn't believe that. So now Westbrook got your attention. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think these guys has lost all season. They're in the district with Atascocita, Beaumont United, Summer Creek,
But they ain't played no district games yet, have they?
No, they haven't started district yet.
Okay.
They're starting district games. I'm glad you asked that, because I love it when I have to rely on the magazine. And if you hadn't got your copy, the district schedules right there. You go right here to the front of the book. You ain't got to go sifting through the book to find the page. And let's see when this particular district starts their conference play. It looks like how the December they don't start till later on. So it looks like it's not going to be until, I got to go flip the page. Shoot. There we go. Friday, December the 15th. So they got a while. And that first district game is Atascocita at Beaumont United. I think we said that the other day. So they have a little while before they play in district play. And Atascocita looks like they're off until the Third Ward Jamboree. Once again, I mentioned that district, Atascocita, or Beaumont Westbrook, who just beat Silsby by 20. They beat Bel Air the other day in Rick Nelson's Thanksgiving Jamboree. Beaumont United, Westbrook, Atascocita, C.E. King, and Summer Creek. And Cam Patterson I don't think that he's played this year. Maybe one game, if he has.
What's wrong with it?
He's nursing a leg injury and just trying to get all the way well. Cam Patterson signed his basketball scholarship with San Jose State. Guys, understand something. And it's funny because it's not. Let me look and see. I go a little deeper with this district. Yeah, check this out. I mentioned Beaumont United, right? And according to the now, understand whether we agree. One thing I
Did
can't
you
say.
answer this question right here before you go?
What you got? Can I predict who will go 1-4 in that district? Not right now.
Yeah, shit, they ain't played no damn games yet.
All I can tell you right now is 5 teams, and one of those 5 teams I'm about to name to you will not make the playoffs. Now I can guarantee you that.
Well, that ain't what he asked you. He said 1 through 4. We already know about the 5.
No,
He
I
said 1
answered
through
that.
4, but you ain't gonna do that.
I said I answered that right now. Right now, because I haven't seen the full thump of Summer Creek yet. I've seen the Tascasita stump. I mean, I've seen their might. I've seen Beaumont United. I've seen them punch somebody. I've seen Beaumont Westbrook. We've all seen them at the season opener as well. And I've also seen C.E. King. We saw them most recently, how they put the thump against Booker T. Washington with their only loss of the season. But until I can see Summer Creek with Cam Patterson and Bryson Wheatfall on the court together, at least 2 to 3 games in, then I can give a better assessment. Otherwise, I'll be shortchanging because most of us out there, you're going to go with the moment and say, oh man, Summer Creek, they're going to be the odd team out just because you just saw C. King beat Booker T and they nipped St. Francis Episcopal at Rick Nelson's event by 1 point, 57-56. So I reserve, it's incomplete right now. Incomplete. It's kind of like judging, like even with the Silsby team. Until they get about 3 games, at least 3 games under their belt, then I can really tell you if that team straight up can have a chance to beat Booker T. Washington or not. I mean, they got Jared Harris. They always gonna have a chance. But on paper, right now, can't see it. Now, check this out. The TABC is the measuring stick of the statewide high school rankings. Texas Association of Basketball Coaches. Every week on Monday morning, they put out the updated team rankings. Like I say, they've gotten better. They used to be heavy trash in the way that they conducted these team rankings. And you all know that. It used to be comical. But what I've noticed, they've made a audible in the leadership. Johnny Hawk Carter got promoted from assistant to the director. Rick Shirley, who's their right hand, they're boys. They're like Starsky and Hutch. These two, ironically, they both coached at A-Leaf Hastings High School. And so they go a long way back. I was present and went to support Rick Shirley when they retired his jersey. I mean, when they honored him, so to speak, a few years ago at Hastings High School. Well, their team rankings of this week, I'm going to compare this and apply this to these 2 districts. And so, Hatter, get your crayon out. Let's see how they fare. Beaumont United is ranked number 1. They're in that district, right? Atascocita is ranked number 7.
Since when? When the rank? Since when?
Yesterday, Monday.
Oh, some rankings came out yesterday. Okay.
They come out every Monday.
Okay.
Remember, Beaumont United number 1, Tascocita number 7.
Okay.
Right? Beaumont Westbrook is number 22. Right? In that particular district. And C. King, I'm sorry, is number 16. I knew it was somebody I was missing. All right? So Summer Creek is the odd man out there. Now it only goes to 25 teams. Now, over in District 11, They have, I'm looking, Duncanville is number 9. DeSoto is 14. I'm looking. Waxahachie is number 21. And that's 3 of their 4 teams. I mean, only 3 teams are listed in the top 25 right now. So right now you guys understand. Remember I said, I believe the 4th and 5th team in District 21 6A is better than the 4th and 5th team of that District 11. That's all I said. Simple. Oh, I missed DeSoto. DeSoto is at number 4. Well, I said DeSoto. DeSoto 14. Duncanville at 9. DeSoto at 14. And Waxahachie at number 21. Right? And Paul, I don't see Plano East in that particular district, are they? Am I missing something? What district is Plano East in? No, Plano East is in District 6. Man, what are you talking about? That's a whole different district.
Man, why are you listening to them? They'll throw you off, man.
So now you guys understand what I'm saying, why that district is better. I mean, it's like, it's like sometimes, man, and this one different, I think 2 days ago, how did you mention you gave a complimentary distinction from DFW versus Houston.
Mm-hmm. Just compliment.
Is DFW, are y'all just paralyzed from giving credit to anything down in H-Town?
It's all or nothing with them, Jim. They don't know how to give out compliment. That's all.
I mean, God dog. I mean, I'm just serious. I mean, understand, if it is what it is right now. I just gave you, I gave you my opinion first, and then I just provided some statistics that didn't come from me. These are statistics of the opinion of a collection of high school coaches around the state of Texas. That's how they do that. They have a like a little committee.
Oh, that's where these rankings come from?
Yeah.
I was wondering where, I didn't know where to find them. I don't follow that.
They got a collection of guys, and they put their bid in, and it like
Right.
put a poll in, and they add them up, and that's how they come up with them.
That's all right.
They don't poll the whole entire state. They have a little subcommittee. And like I say, TABC has gotten better. Hell, Johnny Carter was present at the season opener. Alda, you saw him?
Which one is it?
Hawk.
I don't know him.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
He was there.
Okay.
Which I can't remember the last time I saw Hawk Carter on the floor at the season opener.
I never met him before. I don't know who he is.
Right. I mean, used to play in. He
said he thought you meaning classification. You were meaning region.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, right. I was meaning district. I meant district. I wasn't talking about region. I said that's the toughest district in the state of Texas, from top to that district 21-6A. That's what I meant. That means, and then people combated me and said, no, that's Dallas district. That's tougher. They got Waxahachie, and they got DeSoto, and they got Mansfield and all them right there. And I'm like, okay, well, those top teams gonna cancel each other out. You can go debate all day. Let's start at number 5 and number 4. The number 5 and number 4 in this district would whoop number 5 and number 4 in that district right now. And then that solves it. So anyway, and we can go farther to number 6 in that district. Kingwood, they not Chop level. They beat some grassroots teams this past summer, back in July.
How could they be? You talking about In the
Kingwood, they
coaches
played
thing?
together. They played together in the summer and played in a couple of
Grassroots.
grassroots
Okay.
tournaments
Okay.
and showed up.
Threw me off on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Don't worry about what Paul's saying. Keep
yeah.
going. Go to your next segment.
And so that's the thing on that. So it's if you can get out and watch these guys, these teams, this is one of those years that you have some very competitive teams and talent laced squads on a nightly basis in the area around the state. Man, even if you're in the Austin, San Antonio, Killeen area, ASAC is what is known around Texas. Hell, it's gonna be grooving down there. These guys have come a long way, and they're just waiting for the opportunity, which they have it now. Now, can they survive that pressure of the of the of the I guess of the target placed on their back being pretty much with the closest thing to home court advantage as you can possibly get. That region 4. Either Stony Point, San Antonio Brennan, or Austin Lake Travis. Only one of them can make it to state. One of those teams would possibly have to play or beat both of those. Well, I'm sorry, 2 of those teams. Because they would have to be on the same side of the bracket. And if I'm not mistaken, all 3 of them, if they come in first, from what I'm understanding, would be on the same side of the same quadrant of the bracket. So we got that's pretty much it in regard to the high school sector for the day. There's a ton of news that's posted in the VIP on rcssports.com. I strongly encourage you, if you hadn't got a subscription, it's only like $2.50 a month. And I strongly encourage you to go and check it out and basically turn yourself into an insider. Be early on in a lot of the news. You can put names with faces and whatnot. Doug Jones, he released his Doug's Dozen today as well. And I'm looking at some of these stats from these young men. S.J. Young from Willis, he's a sophomore. He's a sophomore. He had 31 points, 9 rebounds, 8 steals, 5 assists. Sophomore. Wow. Go check that out. Also, one of the things, we are 1 week away. Next week, it'll be time to start the conversation about the NBA. Remember I told you, guys, we start talking about expectations around after the 20th ball game of the regular season. We're approaching that. Next week will be time to have that conversation. Now I want to give some acknowledgments to some freshmen in college that are balling, that are playing lots of minutes thus far this season. The complete list is in the VIP news on rcssports.com. How do you had a chance to peek at that list? Some of these dudes were getting some burn.
I ain't lying. I ain't had time.
Okay. Remember last year, there was a kid over at Heights High School, little Mexican, Gabe Alvarez. He go by the name Bubs now. Go by his nickname, Bubs Alvarez. Alvarez is averaging 15 minutes a game at South Dakota State.
Hush your mouth.
That's good burn. Abdullah Olajuwon is over with Mike Davis at Detroit Mercy. He's
They ain't won a game now.
16 minutes a game. Guess what? when your daughter go to them colleges,
You ain't lying.
you ain't giving two.
You don't care. Yeah, that's a good point.
You ain't caring at all.
Mm.
It stings a little bit, but at the end of the day, I ask you guys right now: would you rather your son play 20 minutes a game and lose, or play 6 minutes a game and win?
Man, you know these selfish ass parents. Keep on going. Keep on.
Also, give a shout out to Corey Hadnot. He decided to leave the state of Texas, go clean the Purdue Fort Wayne. He's averaging just under 22 minutes a game.
I've never seen him play. I don't remember seeing him play. I've never seen him play.
Okay, another one. Jalen Lowe is at Pittsburgh.
15.
We knew Jalen Lowe would get the opportunity because I've talked with the head coach, and head coaches don't have absolutely no reason to lie to me. And me and Jeff Capel go way back. I mean, when he was vigorously recruiting Tommy Mason Griffin.
That's way back.
Yeah, that's when we got the way we can go sip one. You know, we go sip a cold one or whatnot. And he would often come in H-Town. He was at Oklahoma at the time. Now, Jalen Lowe is averaging 15.7 minutes a game. How about another one? Jamari McDowell. He didn't play much last night, but he's averaging 13 minutes a game at Kansas. And y'all didn't think he was going to play at all. Own it. Own it. If your ass can defend and you can stay in front of guys and you cannot turn that ball over.
And you got two guys in front of you ain't getting nothing done, your ass gonna play. That was you got two guys that nothing against him, but that's what they were telling me.
You know, he's taking advantage of his opportunity.
Oh, I love him. I love him.
He's a guy that people didn't even know his name in Houston a year ago. I had a guy last week that to look in the magazine, didn't even know that he played at Kansas. I say, how could you?
Shit, it's possible to not know.
He was on the front cover of the magazine last year.
Everybody didn't get the magazine, Jimmy.
Oh, man. What's going on, Greg Morris? Oh, now what we're doing right now, I'm naming some college freshmen from Greater Houston who are logging good minutes thus far this season. And I've named about 6 so far, maybe 5. What's 6? Jamari McDowell, Jalen Lowe, Corey Hadnot, Gabe Alvarez, Abdullah Olajuwon. That's 5, right? 6, Jalen Bernard. Remember Jalen Bernard missed
I liked him.
Year.
I liked him.
Mom used to come on to Chop Shop and socialize with you guys.
I like him. Jalen
Bernard is at Longwood. He's averaging just under 12 minutes a game. Anything double digits and you're a freshman, you're good.
I like him.
Right? That's what? That's number 6. Right? You know what all 6 of those guys have in common, Adam?
What?
All 6 of those freshmen have in common. All 6 of them averaging double-digit minutes, and they are playing on universities that are out of the state of Texas. They're playing outside the state. Whenever that happens, it benefits the program because that way that coach can come back to the area and effectively recruit now because if he feels that good to play this young man roughly 1/3 of the game, then I want to get me another one from down now. If they saying they got some more that's good or better than he is.
That's a good analysis.
That's what it means. So that's why when you look into how these guys are playing, that means that school or one of those coaches may be willing to return and dip their spoon in this bowl of cereal.
Keep on going, Scotty. People they keep putting names up here. If they wait, you'll get to the names. Keep on going.
Oh yeah. Good gracious. And I'm going in alphabetical order by the first name, guys. And if you guys can log into the VIP news on rcssports.com, you could see the list right along with me. See what happens when you want to paint off $2.50.
No, Jimmy, they just put names up there. They just like the
Now
name.
let's go to the next one.
Jimmy, I told them when you come on this show, bring a brick. In other words, just don't come on here doing something. If we building something, you come and bring something. They bringing their bricks. Let them bring their bricks. Come on.
Okay.
All right.
Now, JoJo Tugler from South Falls High School.
I love him.
At University of Houston. And remember, I was
ain't nobody said he wasn't gonna play.
No, I don't think many people said he wasn't gonna play.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how much they were gonna use.
Okay.
And I knew JoJo Tugler would play. He would not be red shirted this year. Now, when I saw him in the red and white game, University of Houston at their intra-squad scrimmage, when I saw him and saw how the team and the coaches were reacting to him, that let me know. And in his productivity, performance, definitely.
He good.
Definitely. And he's averaging right at 15 minutes a game. JoJo Tugler at University of Houston. Also, Cam Burton.
I don't remember him. Where he played in high school?
Where did Cam come from? Was it wasn't Summer Creek, was it?
I don't remember.
They put that on there. My mind going blank on old Cam.
Somebody said Cam Burton. Where did he come from, y'all? But he playing 11 minutes, Jim.
Yeah, he playing 11 minutes.
Southeast Louisiana.
That's
he went to Legacy.
I said Summer Creek Legacy. Yeah.
That's Alphayo fault. Y'all doing a bad job out there, Alphayo. If you're doing a terrible damn job out there.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never seen the kid. I ain't never worked. But, that's right. Y'all play out of town. But keep going, Jim. Keep going.
That's what they do.
They don't play. I never see their kids.
Well, I just saw them out of town. They got a 30.
I don't want to hear it. No, don't do him. Don't do him like that, Jimmy, right now. Come on.
Don't get me started. I got
He said, am I serious? Yeah, I'm serious. I've never heard of Cam Burton. It's shit Jimmy didn't even know.
I mean, I couldn't remember what school we went to.
I didn't remember what school, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know him, and I don't know what school he went to. So, and he talking about, am I serious? Yes, I'm serious, Alfio. I'm serious than a heart attack. But keep on going, Jimmy. Keanu Dawes.
Next up, Keanu Dawes at Rice, and we knew that he was going to make an impact, or you have the opportunity to make an impact immediately at Rice, and that's what he's doing, playing 19 minutes a game, and which is all you can hope for. That you're playing half the game. Next up, we have Smurf Marcus Millender. Sorry. And he's from he went to and finished his career at Legacy as well after being declared ineligible to play at Dickinson during his senior season. He's playing 30 minutes a game, averaging 10 punts a game at South Alabama. And remember now, he didn't have many offers. South Alabama, all you need is one.
That's all you need.
South Alabama came up in there. They like what they saw, and they said, to hell with everybody messing around. We take him. We take him. Y'all playing around with him, wondering why he doing this. What can he do? Can he do this? And I get so sick of y'all. Coach, y'all got two eyes. You didn't watch the kid play, and you ask me, what can he do? You just watched him. Guys, listen. In case y'all didn't know, and I just had to remind somebody this yesterday. A lot of college coaches consider me as like the CIA of the city. I don't get paid to tell them. I didn't play basketball in college.
I just give him information.
I provide intel. I'm the CIA of the city. What they get from me, I give them correct phone numbers. I don't get in their way and say, oh, no, you got to call me and I'll put you and I'll patch you through. No. I give them every phone number that they need. That's why I used to always tell y'all, ask people where they get the phone numbers from. And y'all were afraid to do it because you probably knew it would probably piss you off by some people that was making you think that they were helping your kids more than others. I provide correct intel.
MI6.
And
Bond.
I mean, and that's what
James
I've been
Bond.
doing for years. People like, man, that's so now you guys can maybe you can grow to understand why a lot of the stuff that's supposed to matter to in most guys in my that has a job title or a description that's similar to that part of one of my job titles. It's not the same. It's not the same. All I got to find out is who's the guy that works the kid out. I will give him, the college coach, his phone number. If you want to know if he can go do this, can he do this? Can he hedge? Can he read the screen? Can he do this? All the basketball term now, I give you the guy's phone number that can tell you that if he can do that or not. But then I'm also give you the disclaimer. What do you expect him to tell you if you ask him if his kid can play or not? I'll give you the disclaimer. So what I tell a coach is, Coach, this team here has to scout and play against them in district. Once you call this coach, tell him I gave you his cell number, is in the cheat sheet book, and guess what? He can let you know how hard or easy it was doing the scout against him or implementing the scout against this kid. So let's go on and finish this thing up.
Yeah, because
Orlando Harden Jr., averaging 20 minutes a game at Prairie View. He had little to no offers. All you need is one, and look at what this little fella is doing. He's playing 20 minutes a game as a true freshman at Prairie View. PJ Haggerty transferred, went to TCU, and from what I understand, one thing about it, I stayed pretty much out of that stuff last year because I didn't want to, make it seem like you're crushing the kid. So I talk to the people, I talk to people whenever I, conveniently. But more so, if I'm giving them enough of my ear, people talk to me. And I heard basically it was hell for both parties at TCU last year. I can just put it that's putting it gently. It was hell.
How could stuff turn into hell?
You're a freshman and you've never been in that situation before in your life, Ada. You know what I'm saying? It gets frustrating. You thinking that you're supposed to walk right in there, and you got to realize you have a guy that got drafted in the NBA draft ahead of you, and you've been led to believe that that the opportunity is equal, and it wasn't. So, but he found a new home, PJ Haggerty, at Tulsa. He's averaging 31.6 a game, and he's averaging more punts than any other of the freshmen. Well, he's a redshirt freshman.
But he's still a freshman. Shit ass didn't play.
Yeah. Well, he got the experience on this, but it's kind of like that. You got the asterisk.
Oh, he's putting in work. I knew he could play. We just got to go to the right place.
And he went to the program that yielded him the opportunity, and you are pretty much the man.
I don't like what you said about the kid went through that. Both parties were going through hell. That's got to be.
Yeah, man.
Parents, y'all listen. I hope y'all listen. Jimmy, that was great. I'm glad you just left it like that. But hell? Coach, and the reason that touches me, because, man, I had a great time with my son at college. It was heaven. So I hate to hear that a young man and the coaches have to go through hell in a situation like that. I don't wish that on nobody. But keep going.
Yeah, and shout out to Orrin Bailey. He's assistant coach at South Alabama. Orrin Bailey his hometown is Houston. He's been on a high school coach. He's been a grassroots coach. He founded an organization, gave back to a lot of the youth, and got him an opportunity to go into the Division I ranks as a college coach. And he is getting a guy like Smurf that comes in and produce. Remember now, I talked to Oren Bailey, and when they signed Smurf, it was people that was pushing back, that were questioning. Why we getting this little why we getting this little fella? We got a guy down here in Alabama that's averaging that can do this. What he doing? Why we got to go over to Texas and get something like that? Well, why ain't nobody in Texas take it? Now you look over there now, and he's performing. That can get Oren Bailey a pay raise.
Yeah. Or people saying he can go in Houston. I mean, that's how this stuff happened. He's a good dude. I like him. I like him. I've always liked him. Yeah. But that's unique. But keep going. Who else we got?
And the last one is Tyshawn Archie. Remember he went to
C.E. King, right?
Yeah, then he transferred.
See now, hold on. Hold on. What, can I talk to Alfio? I remember him, Alfio. Now keep going, Jimmy.
He went to C.E. King and transferred away to one of the prep schools.
Yeah.
And committed and signed with Tulsa. So he's in.
Oh, he at Tulsa too.
Yeah, so he plays alongside PJ Haggerty at times. And
like
that, you know what? And that what conference is Tulsa have?
I don't
anybody
know.
Out
USA,
there?
something like that.
The USA?
Oh, it used to. It used to be over in America. I don't know where it is now.
No, I don't.
Doug, you on mighty late, man. We about to go off the show in 9 minutes.
They're not Conference USA.
What
you guys help me out.
Tulsa, where's Tulsa? Doug, what conference is Tulsa in?
I'm looking in the magazine so I can find me in alphabetical order by the conference. And
Sunbelt. Thank you. Hey, my boy, Sunbelt.
So let's look.
Walter Yates, that man.
Oh, Sunbelt.
Tayshawn went to Legacy too. Alfio want to claim. Alfio gonna claim everybody that think he done something. They in the AAC. No, they in America. They in there with Penny them. Yeah,
they're in America. They're not in the Sun Belt, guys. I'm looking in the Sun Belt.
Yeah, they're in America. Thank you. I'm not listening to Walter Yates ever again.
So here's what you do. And I just found them in the A. These things in the magazine. This section of the magazine is the college section. It lists every single player from the state of Texas that's on every Division I roster in the country. So I see Tulsa, and you guys, they're on this page. First, you look at the conference, and American Conference is right.
Ass whooping. They got a whooping coming. They got a whooping coming whenever they play Memphis.
So now Tulsa, I got to put the page back. I'm gonna see if I can focus this thing in for you guys. I want you to see something.
What my book?
Just how many players on this roster, Howard. Look here.
Somebody knock my book off,
Jim. Over for you.
Jim, hold up, Jim.
There we go. You can read that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right? Look at that. I mean,
all of them from Houston? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
All of them from Texas.
From Texas. I mean, from the Texas area. Okay.
Wait a minute. They got Jared Garcia,
but
Tyshawn Archie, PJ Haggerty, Josiah McWright. That's 4 guys that lived in Houston.
Yeah.
On that roster.
Who the coach over there? Who's the coach? He must don't. I hope he don't take your. He must don't take your service.
They do.
Well, then you don't know who the coach is, man. You wrong for that, man.
I forgot who the coach is up there.
Doug gonna know. Yes, Conkle. Yeah, Eric Conkle. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They take the service. And so
Alfio and Walter Yates. I'm not listening.
I understand why. Long as I, that's why I like to keep so much paper and receipts around me so that I can refer to them. My memory is diminishing.
Mine too.
And so, as you guys can see, a lot of times, that's why I am attempting to remove myself from certain compartments of the business. So if you guys didn't know that, some people be telling you that while they crying. No, I'm good. I live a good life.
Yeah.
But I can't remember like I used to remember. That's why I ask you guys, and I try to put myself in position where there's somebody around me that can help me to recall what I'm trying to find out. So
Jimmy,
that's the truth.
me too.
So I don't,
Dude, I
and
can't
I
remember.
don't have a complex about it. So I'm good with it.
I
So in
take notes. That's
case you
why I
guys
always
didn't
take
know,
notes. I always take notes.
I
I
take the
can't.
notes and forget where I wrote the notes at.
Oh well, shit! I know why. Now I ain't that damn. I ain't. Well, you really fuck. You really messed up there.
You know, I'll be all right. I got to change my drink up.
So go and wrap that thing up, man. If we get, cause
And
you know I
so,
got to get out of here in a
and,
minute.
and so that was the last one. So in case those freshmen are
Give us an
playing
overview.
a
Give us
lot
a
of uni-
5-minute overview of what you think about this.
well,
You've been covering these kids, man, for 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
one thing about that list I just gave, it included 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a baker's dozen, 13 young men. And out of those 13, I'm thinking all except 3 are playing outside the state of Texas. And now it doesn't matter where you go, you just want to go where you can play. And then we have other young men like Wesley Yates III is probably going to end up, he would have been playing, he would have had the opportunity to play double digit minutes easily.
Easy. That's easy.
Had he not gotten injured and had surgery. So shout out, of course. Now also, here's what I got some news. I'll break right here for you guys.
Okay.
Did somebody mention something about Chris Johnson earlier in the Boom Boom Room?
Yeah. Somebody said he did good to get away from cancer, something like that.
Okay. I got intel that somebody close to Chris Johnson is making phone calls and taking and seeing if there are any takers out there for a possible transfer for Chris Johnson from University of Texas. I'm not telling you what I heard. Because a lot of times when those people, they'll think about it. If college coaches, they pay a fee to rely on intel. They may not call some of us for the whole year. But when they call, they'll say, cheat sheet. What's up on Chris Johnson? Why are you asking me that? He at Texas. I got a call. Somebody say he might be, he might be leaving. What? Yeah, because remember now, he hadn't made the Porter move yet. He got a release. So he has one transfer left in him. Right? So it just goes to show. I got firm intel that somebody, you got that on the Chop Shop. That somebody, remember, I said, because I'm gonna make sure you take it across the fence how you relay it right. Chris Johnson is averaging 6 minutes a game through 6 games at University of Texas.
Stop it, Stacy. So you know who told you that. That's another one. That's another CIA. Hold up. If you the CIA, that's MI6 right there.
They say no who told me. I don't remember who told me, man. Remember I just told y'all.
I don't even want you to remember. And I ain't gonna even ask you. I don't care who told you. Oh,
and
man.
He won't be the first and won't be the last. Guys, this stuff is
Did you see my breaking news, Jimmy? You was talking about Angel Reese back with the team.
Angel Reese back with the team, and in due time, trust me, they can't keep that. And I was just with the doggone LSU coach the other day. I forgot to ask him about that the other night.
Oh, I thought you were with Kim Mulkey. I said, oh yeah,
no.
She been to drunk your little ass up on the table.
You know what? The only thing that I would like to do with Kim Mulkey, I'm not really a big fond of Kim Mulkey, but the only thing that I wouldn't mind. I would relish the opportunity. I heard she's a supreme crawfish eater, and remember she'd have a big crawfish ball at Baylor every year, and it would always be one of the times. I think it might always been during the spring icebreaker weekend. No, it wasn't that weekend.
Love them damn crawfish though.
Oh, you do too. You do too.
Oh my God. Yeah, I
Oh,
do.
Stacey, you said it was true though. He confirmed it.
Oh my God,
But you guys
y'all, man.
understand something. I mean, when people go chasing around, think about it like this. We'll use Chris Johnson as a quick example.
And I love that kid.
Chris Johnson left his high school
Mm-hmm.
by choice. He wasn't forced to leave there. He didn't get in trouble.
Okay.
He didn't get arrested. He left by choice.
Okay.
Went all the way to Florida to play his last year of high school, hoping that he could relish the opportunity to propel himself into McDonald's All-American consideration.
Okay.
Knowingly, in which he should have known that your clock and your audition for that had already taken place during the summer when you were at NBPA Top 100 camp. And your team came in dead last. And most of the kids did not want to play anymore on that team. They started out with 11 players on the team. They finished with 6 players, Hatter, because they didn't want to play for one reason or another. We just put it like that.
I can't wait. Hey, Stacey Houston, make sure you on the show tomorrow. I got some important questions that I want to ask Jimmy, all y'all tomorrow. So,
Alfio, sit this one out, Alfio.
Yeah.
When you say he's not, if you went and called a coach right now, what the hell a coach supposed to tell you? Oh man, Chris ain't going. I didn't say he was going nowhere today.
No.
I said
inquiries has been made. That's all you said.
Somebody that's close to him has called some people and inquired about possible opportunities elsewhere.
And Jimmy, he's not the only player. There's some more players that have been doing that.
Absolutely.
He ain't the only player. So let's get that straight right now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And my thing is he left and went over there. Mm-hmm. And some people tried to plead. Okay, man, why you leaving? You ain't got to leave. You at Elkins, man. You got this little fella behind you. You and this dude, there can be a dynamic duo. Right? Mm-hmm. Left. You go to commit to Kansas. Name, image, likeness dangling in front of you. You get down there, you realize that it's going to be real. You get down there and you realize that guys, coming in with you like Jamar McDowell can defend better than you. Mm-hmm. That's when stuff gets real. You don't want to swallow that pill. Mm-hmm. Because a guy like Jamar McDowell, he's happy to be there.
Happy than a punk somebody in jail. Hey,
you realize this dude here, you know how it is. When kids get down, they see first group. Y'all get out there. Okay, Give me the first group and the second group.
Yeah.
Third group. Your ass third group got to play down there against the walk-on.
Man, let's get out of here, man. Before I get out of here, but I want to shout out. They sent me this, Jimmy. I know you got it, and I'm just giving it to you. I know you got it. But the Beaumont ISD gonna have their basketball tournament this weekend. Doug just mentioned it. November.
The YMBL.
The YMBL. There you go. November 30th through December the 2nd. They got 3 pools. Beaumont Unitas and Sharptown and Fort Bend Willow Ridge is in one pool. Aldine, Nimitz, Silsby, and LaGrange is in one pool. And the third pool, Manville, Fort Bend Hightower, and Aldine is in another pool. And guess what? It's gonna be some work. Beaumont Westbrook. Go to the Brook. They treated me nice out there. Jimmy, first time I ever been to Brook was for that scrimmage.
I got one question.
Come on.
I didn't see my phone, so you looked down at the phone. You said, I got one question.
Yeah.
It's an anonymous source.
Okay. All right. Okay. I didn't do it.
Here's the question, guys. I need 3 of y'all to answer. We're gonna get ready to land the plane, but I'm gonna throw this question out there.
Okay.
Do the parents care about the coach getting fired because their son playing so much and not winning?
Say it one more time, Jim. Say it again.
Does parents really care, right? if the coach get fired because their son is playing so much and they still not winning any games. We tapped on that earlier. Remember about the minutes?
The son or the coach is playing too much?
No, a parent, your son.
My
If
son.
your son is playing all these minutes,
All the minutes.
If get fired, do the parent care?
Hell no. But Jimmy, can I correct myself? It's not 3 pools. It's 4. That was united in one pool with Sharpstown in Fort Bend and Willow Ridge. Westbrook is in there with Angleton in Sight Springs, and Westbury Christian in the 5th pool, Westbury Christian, Provision Academy, and Goose Creek Memorial. I apologize. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug. I didn't want to give. I excluded 2 pools and I didn't see it. But Jimmy, a coach. You think a parent get mad if the coach get fired? Hell no. The parents say they gonna wait on the next coach and hope he pay. He played little Junebug 30-something more minutes again. The parents don't care, man.
So if that be the case, table this topic for tomorrow.
Okay.
If that be the case, then why aren't more parents chasing the opportunity to play more minutes versus going to some of these schools at especially those borderline Division 1 versus Division 2 or non-Division 1 versus D1s opportunities? Why don't you take those opportunities where you can go and play? You can transfer.
But no, Jimmy, I like Jimmy. Power 5 is recruiting me. I got the Power 5. I got the Power 5 fever. Y'all, somebody tweet that. I got the Power 5 fever. I'm gonna tweet that. I just came up with that. The Power 5 fever, Jimmy. Man, I ain't going nowhere unless it's Power 5. Hold on. I'm 2D1 for the rest of these damn schools.
Mm-hmm.
And these mammies and daddies be with it. They'll go and set their little ass on it and get mad, Jimmy, and hold up, Jimmy, and go through hell knowing Lil Junebug. They'll love him over here. They gonna let him play. That's a good, yeah, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, if I didn't have to get out of here, we'll talk about it right now.
He's got to land this plane, but that's something for you guys to let soak in. And tomorrow, bring one of those parents that has one of those kids that's unsigned right now, that's ranked by somebody, and they're a senior that's not signed. We need as many of them in the congregation tomorrow as possible. This true talk.
Okay, I got to lock this one in. Stacey said because they're taking advice from people that don't know what the hell they talking about. That's a good one. We tabling this tomorrow, Jim.
Make sure y'all put this.
Make sure Alfio's back tomorrow too, Jimmy.
Alfio gonna be back. He's gonna be back. Alfio gonna be back. I mean, we really got to dive into this conversation, guys. Make sure do whatever you got to do to get one of those parents to come in here tomorrow.
And Jimmy, we'll open up the phone line.
We can do that.
How
it's
about
gonna be Baby Friday on tomorrow. We're gonna get this thing popping. But right now, I'm just telling you, once again, if you don't know how to, once again, we're gonna talk about playing time. Minutes.
Okay.
Remember, it starts before you even get to college.
Explain that right quick before we go. Explain that.
It start, if you're paying attention, it's starting grassroots basketball. On the grassroots team, if they go to one of them sneaker teams and they're not playing, they're not starting, guess where they're at? The other grassroots team coaches already know because somebody let them know, hey man, little Johnny over there riding out that pine. Know what they're doing? They are in them DMs before the game is over. They up in there. It starts already. So we are fostering the atmosphere. You ain't gonna play with it. Come on over here with me. Come on over here, me.
Jim, what about this? I can get you 10 offers. They ain't gonna get you no offers over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy. Wait, let's wait till tomorrow. Let's wait till tomorrow, man. Let's wait till tomorrow.
Make sure you get those parents of the. Remember, you go look in the rankings, and you see some of the kids that ain't signed.
Sign. Okay. Call them parents.
And I don't give a damn what they're ranked.
Tell them to call.
This goes from number one, Chris McDermott, all the way down. Nobody ain't exempt from this conversation.
Okay. Okay.
Because they remember now. All of them, a lot of them, we know what you seeking. We know what you waiting on.
And got offers on the table already.
Exactly. We're gonna talk.
Oh my goodness.
Chop Shop.
Call all or tell a friend, tell another friend, text, tag, and tell everybody. Tomorrow. See you tomorrow. We out.
We up out of here. Peace.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me in the show. That's all right. I'm going to end it like this. Watch this. Watch this.